Welcome everyone. Today we are reading Peppa's Countdown to Bedtime. Granny and Grandpa Pig were visiting Peppa and George's house. They'd had lots of fun together, but it was getting late. Come on, little ones, said Daddy Pig. Let's get you ready for bed. Can we play the countdown to bedtime game with Granny and Grandpa? Asked Peppa. Please? That's a lovely idea, Peppa, said Mummy Pig. Why don't you tell Granny and Grandpa Pig how to play it? First, you count 10 things, then 9 things, then 8 things, all the way down to 1 thing before you go to bed, explained Peppa. That sounds like a game we used to play with your mummy when she was your age, said Granny Pig. Who's going to start the counting down? Asked Grandpa Pig. Me! Cried Peppa excitedly. I know first. Let's jump in 10 muddy puddles. Peppa and George raced outside, closely followed by Grandpa Pig. They found 10 very muddy puddles, perfect for jumping in. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, everyone. Peppa, George, and Grandpa Pig jumped in 10 very muddy puddles. Everyone was laughing and covered in mud. That's 10 muddy puddles jumping in, said Peppa. What's next?
It's starting to get dark, whispered Grandpa Pig. Before we go inside, shall we use my torch to see if we can spot 9 nighttime creatures?
Ooh, yes, Peppa whispered back. Peppa, George, and Grandpa tiptoed around the garden looking for nighttime creatures. Let's see. Suddenly, George spotted lots of little hedgehogs scuttling across the grass. Huggy, huggy, he cried, pointing. Peppa, George, and Grandpa Pig counted 9 cute hedgehogs. So let's count, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Good job.
Great nighttime detective work,
said Grandpa Pig. That's 9 nighttime creatures spotted, said Peppa. What's next? George shone the torch up at the sky. Tweet, 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 he said. Look, George has found 8 little birds flying to their nests, said Peppa. Night, night, little birds.
Well done, George,
said Grandpa Pig. Peppa and George waved goodnight to 8 little birds flying to their nest. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's 8 little birds waved to, said Peppa. What's next? I think it's time you flew home too, said Mummy Pig coming outside. Peppa, George, and Grandpa Pig pretended to be birds flying back home. In the living room, Granny Pig said, I see 7 toy monkeys that need to be tidied away. Peppa and George picked up 7 toy monkeys and put them in the basket. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good job, everybody. Good night, monkeys, said Peppa. That's 7 monkeys tidied away, said Peppa. What's next?
Peppa, George, called Daddy Pig.
Everyone rushed to the kitchen to find Daddy Pig with 6 glasses of warm milk.
Here are 6 bedtime drinks,
said Daddy Pig. Yummy! Thank you, Daddy, said Peppa, lifting her head up to show everyone her milk moustache.
You are welcome, Peppa,
said Daddy Pig. Let's count the glasses of milk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good job, everyone. That's 6 glasses of a yummy bedtime drink drunk, said Peppa. What's next? Shall we get you all cleaned up? Granny Pig asked Peppa and George. Bath time! Cheered Peppa. Hooray! In the bathroom, Granny Pig spotted 5 rubber ducks in need of a wash. So let's find out the rubber ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yay! Peppa and George had lots of fun bathing with the 5 rubber ducks and splashing Granny and Grandpa Pig too. It's time for the ducks to go to bed now, said Granny Pig. Night, night, 5 little ducks, said Peppa. That's 5 rubber ducks, nice and clean, said Peppa. What's next? Mummy and Daddy Pig came to help Peppa and George get into their pajamas and brush their teeth. Oh no, gasped Peppa.
What's wrong?
asked Daddy Pig. We need something for number 4, said Peppa. But George and I only have 2 brushes. Don't worry, said Mummy Pig. Daddy Pig and I will brush our teeth too. Then we will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Finished! Brush, 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 brush. After they were finished, Peppa said, That's for brushy toothbrush brushed with. What's next? Grandpa Pig went to close the curtains in Peppa and George's bedroom. When they looked out of the window, Peppa and George counted 3 stars shining in the night sky. So let's count together with them. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Look, George, cried Peppa. 3 twinkling stars. Let's pretend we are in a rocket exploring outer space. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. That's 3 twinkling stars counted, said Peppa. What's next? Grandpa Pig helped George into bed.
Peppa, you tuck in Teddy. George, you tuck in Mr. Dinosaur. Then that's 2 favorite toys ready to sleep.
That's 2 favorite toys all tucked in, said Peppa. What's next? Said Granny Pig. We have a very special number 1 for you.
We do,
said Grandpa Pig. Then he thought for a moment.
Oh yes, of course, he said. We have one very special bedtime story for you both.
Hooray! Cheered Peppa and George. They loved bedtime stories. Peppa and George were all cuddled up and cozy in bed when Granny Pig started their one very special bedtime story. Once upon a time, began Granny Pig, very quietly and very slowly. There were two little piggies who jumped in 10 muddy puddles, spotted 9 nighttime creatures, waved to 8 little birds, tidied 7 toy monkeys, shared 6 bedtime drinks, bathed with 5 rubber ducks, found 4 brushy toothbrushes, counted 3 twinkling stars, tucked in 2 favorite toys. As Peppa and George closed their eyes, Granny Pig whispered, and listen to one very special bedtime story. Night, night, little ones. Peppa and George were so tired from playing the countdown to bedtime game, they had fallen asleep. Mummy and Daddy Pig came in to say good night. Ah, said Mummy Pig, seeing Peppa and George fast asleep. You can always count on the countdown to bedtime game. You can indeed, said Granny Pig, looking over to Grandpa Pig, who had fallen asleep too. Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig, and George and Granny Pig all laughed. Peppa and George love counting down to bedtime. Everyone loves counting down to bedtime. See you all next time with another read aloud.